24, 24 hours passing and sun rising again. Day by day, spending time. Have you any question? Can do. Any question? Have you any question?
Yes, Gurudev, if it's okay. I'm worried to ask questions.
No, question is good for me.
You told one day that if question is real, then sleep will not come. And sleep's coming to me every day, so I'm thinking I'm not sincere.
Sleep will come when body with us. And it is not a question. Which way our time we are spending, that is question. Always remembering the Lord with connection of service of Lord. This is necessary. And try to get some result. Which a result will come, we will try to do that. Always we are hearing this will be, that will be, that will be. But when will be, we do not know. But we will try to present some satisfaction will come to us with our practicing life. That is necessary.
In Navadip, when Mahaprabhu is in Navadip as Nimai Pandit, and then after he leaves Navadip and takes sannyas, I'm wondering, is there a differentiation? Because they say that from, I don't know if I should ask this, Gurudev, but excuse me, if everything coming from Golok, outside of Golok is manifested by Balaram. And they're saying that is Gaur Narayan, Mahaprabhu in Navadip. And then someone is saying to me that after sannyas, he's manifesting another Leela, more intimate Leela and more Vrindavan Leela, and coming into association with Ramananda Rai, Sarup Damodar, like these. But before, like Vaikuntha Leela, is there a differentiation between?
It is vision of devotees. There are different kind of devotees, like our Vrindavan Das Thakur, one who composed Chaitanya Bhagavat, and Lochalananda Thakur composed Chaitanya Mangal, Sharad Damodar Kocha, and something given Raghunath Das Goswami. And finally, all come from Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami as Chaitanya Charitamrita. we can see there different vision. One kind of vision with Vrindavan Das Thakur. From that, different Chaitanya Charitamrita, Chaitanya Bhagavata and Charitamrita, different kind of vision, darshan. But we can harmonize both, no problem. Sakal sambhavi tate jate avatari. He is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Then everything coming from him and devotee what? Seeing through their devotion, that manifestation come and we have got from him that type of manifestation, like Gaur Narayan, you told. But Gaur Narayan, it is not false or anything. It is truth, Gaur Narayan. But more than that, within vision of our devotee, that's also more expression, more manifestation of Krishna and super manifestation with Ramananda Rai, what was cause of Mahaprabhu's appearance. We can see Mahaprabhu's appearance cause superly manifested with Ramananda Rai and Rupa Goswami Prabhu given that explanation, something. Then all is truth and all we can harmonize. Vrindavan Das Thakur said, Mahaprabhu sometimes express himself, express about Advaita Acharya as incarnation of Shiva, Lord Shiva, Joshi Shoshi Namastute. This way he also given honor to Advaita Acharya. This mantra for Lord Shiva. But Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, his expression is more than that. One is external and another is internal manifestation. And two, given Rupa Goswami Prabhu himself. First, Rupa Goswami Prabhu given manifestation of Mahaprabhu, Anarpita Charing Chirat, Karunaya Avatirna Kalo within this sloka. And final manifestation of Mahaprabhu. Sri Radhaya Pranaya Mahima Kidri Shobha Noye Yuva Saddo Jena Adbhuta Madhurima Kidri Shobha Madhiya Shakko Chasya Madhanu Bhavata Kidri Shanga Beti Lova Tadbhavadha Samajani Sachir Karpa Sindho Horindu. Then two kind of feelings and that manifestation of the feelings of devotee, and same devotee, we will get it. And Kaviraj Goswami harmonized, ye sakal sambhave tate jate avatari. Everything is possible because he is the Supreme. And what he is showing to others, they are seeing that. That is Vrindavan Das Thakur, Kaviraj Goswami said. We have no problem to believe it. Then what is our hankering, inner hankering? That way we will try to get result for our practicing life. Rup Sanatan, especially Rupa Goswami Prabhu, exclusive devotional life in Madhura Rasa. Devotional life exclusively possible by every rasa. Other rasa also, Dasya rasa, Sakha rasa, Vatsalya rasa. But Rupa Goswami Prabhu's expression in Madhura Rasa, what Mahaprabhu tested himself with Ramananda Raya and Sarup Damodar in Gambhira Lila. And Rupa Goswami Prabhu, his sampradaya, their vision settled with Madhura Rasa Lila. And they are going that way. But other rasa also, manifestation in heart of the devotee. Then no problem.
Gurudev, in that chapter Shloki in Bhagavad Gita, Srila Govinda Maharaj saying that those devotees in those other rasas, still they have position in that ras that Rupa Goswami is relishing so much. That even though they're situated in that rasa of parenthood like this, that still they have some form in that most intimate association. That how that
actually in Madhura Rasa, when they are practicing life, continuing, they are not Hanumanji coming, not Arjun coming, they are coming Sakhi. And they themselves also attached with that thought. Like Bansidhar Babaji Maharaj once telling, we heard from Guru Maharaj, "Hey, why you are coming this side? You go out inside. There are Rupa Manjari and others, they are serving Krishna." this Bangshidhar Babaji telling with his mood. Guru Maharaj's expression there. He is feeling inside there are some Sakhis and Manjaris of Kunjalila going on. Then no one can come. Internal and external pastimes, mixing away manifestation within the heart of the devotee and his position within Vatsalya Rasa. Then he also not going inside. There's so many things there. When we will get some entrance within that plane, then everything will come to us by the grace of Gurudev. And from this level, not fruitful or not necessary to discuss this. Where we are living, from there necessary to transform our own self to that plane first. And before that, liberation is necessary. We are not liberated at present. Then we will try to be liberated. And after liberation, everything can after liberation, we will try to get our service. Muktir hita unnatha rupam sarupena bhavasti. Unnatha rupam now, illusory environment, and we are living there. The necessary transfer ourselves from this level to that transcendental level. And we are not follower of Shankaracharya, then we not will demolish. We must get clean position in the transcendental service world. That is present necessary to try that position. After that, everything will be clean and clear by the grace of Guru Vaishnava.
That by meditation, the meaning would reveal in our heart. One person asked you, I remember what it meant. And you said by meditation it will reveal in your heart the meaning. And I'm wondering if, while meditating, if something coming, how do we know if it's revealing to us or if it's our mind?
Through meditation, it will reveal when we will get that plane. Chanting of the mantra is not sufficient. With the mood of service, we will chant, then that will reveal. And mantra meanings always like light. Then that show us the clean situation. Hare Krishna Mahamantra and Pancharatri Dikha Mantra. Both are helping us. But Hare Krishna Mahamantra, this is for this age of Kali Yuga, and by the grace of Mahaprabhu. It's empowered by Mahaprabhu, more empowered. That means Mahamantra not was powerless. It is not mentioned. Mahamantras have superpower because Mahamantra are not different from Krishna. Then power is fully existing there. But we are getting strength to understand through the devotion to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Mahaprabhu giving that strength to understand the meanings. Not only meanings, association. And for that Mahaprabhu said, Hare Krishna, Hare Nama, Hare Namaiva Kevalam. Namaiva Kevalam, Hare Namaiva Kevalam. Kalau nasteva gati. No other alternative. What is the meaning? Nasteva gati. No other alternative. It is not Mahaprabhu's creation. It is created in the scriptures. And Mahaprabhu given that evidence to us. When Mahaprabhu telling no other alternative scripture supporting that, then we will be doubly sure. We will be doubly sure and try to chant that Mahamantra without offense. And Pancharatri Dikha Mantram, it's also manifested from Krishna after creation and given to Brahma. And Brahma have got power through that. But that mantra can take us up to Goloka Vrindavan. And mantram's destination or target will be finished to take us to Vrindavan. But there also work of Mahamantra that will active, that will actively stay with us. Only for the Jiva soul of Kali Yuga, rescuing to them this transcendental vibration form of Lord appear as Mahamantra. Actually, what we will get and what not we get, it will manifest within us after liberation. and what at present manifesting at present, that sometimes illusion, sometimes clean, with the association of a clean Vaishnava, we will get some light from there. But when our position will be liberated, plain, then everything will be clear for us. प्रभु का एक कृष्ण सेवा वैष्णव सेवा निरंतर कर कृष्ण नाम संकीर्तन. This is advice of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to the conditioned souls. Krishna Seva, Vaishnava Seva. Krishna Seva will be possible after serving the Vaishnava. That means Vaishnava will give everything for the service to Lord Krishna. Their own self practicing, and that practicing process, power, everything will come from them. And Nirantar Kara Krishna Nam Sankirtan, then Kabu Nama Bhasai, Sada Nama Aparad, Esab Janiya Bhai Krishna Bhaktir Bhas. The Nama Aparad and Nama Bhas, all will be clear if with affection and love and honor we will chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. This is the substance of the teachings of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu for this Monday. At present we will try this way. And later what will be, that I am telling, that will reveal. But automatically will come. Hare Krishna. No, not disturbing. This is my... your question will be perfect or not. Perfect or imperfect, this is not a question. Question is something will come question. That will be good or bad, that make by the mercy of Krishna perfectly.
Who will make it perfect?
Krishna will get that. Question not will be perfect, our question also not will be perfect. Maybe it is. Sometimes perfect, sometimes imperfect, because we do not know what is what. And that is not problem. That is always inevitable. Anything will come to the mind of a servitor. A servitor may be external or internal. That also not difficulty. All is Bahiranga and Antaranga. Everywhere, this situation, this position.
What is Bahiranga?
Bahiranga and Antaranga means internal and external.
Gurudev, is it true that we don't get a reaction for our thoughts?
Reaction, everything reactable. But thoughts also reactable. No problem there. Because where we are living, there everything is within illusion. Then no problem. An example I am telling, we are looking the monkey and thinking Hanumanji. Up to that is good, no problem. But if we will go to embrace that monkey, he will bite us. Seeing the monkey, we can remember Hanumanji, no problem.
It seems like we have a reaction for if I'm thinking bad of something or someone within my own mind, but if I don't speak it, then I hear that there's no reaction, but then I feel that you give yourself your own reaction. Is this true? It's kind of a
Everything
strange thought.
is possible that I am thinking. But we will go to leave our own idea. At present, we will follow the idea of sadhu and scriptures. That will be good for us. Otherwise, we may be misguided by ourselves.
Maharaj, the mind, it's very difficult to control that. If something is shooting through your thoughts, that is just coming so quickly sometimes. You have no control sometimes.
It is always happening.
Yeah.
And at present, we cannot fix anything. Only we can follow is very good. And if cannot, at least light and dark, we can try to see what is light, what is darkness. And all is coming in faithful plane. Behind that, faith is necessary, then everything will be perfect. Faithful plane is at present our position. India can make so many rocket, but if there is no ground to throw the rocket, then they will go to France, they will go to Russia with that rocket, and from there they will throw. That's happening, and happened before also happened. India has capacity to make rocket, but no money for making ground basis, base, bent, launch. No money. Then they are going. At present, they have Kolkata, they have other place, some launching ground. Then association of the sadhu is very good. But good association must be, not bad association.
And good association is helping.
How do you differentiate, Gurudev? Because someone can be showing
Cannot. This is truth. it is depending upon our own fortune. Depending our first it is no other way.
Someone looking very good Vaishnava and then you're associating and then they're going, oh, can you give me
Yeah.
2 rupees? Can you give me 200 rupees?
That you not to tell, that is very good. Ah. This is also very difficult to decide. Depend upon fortune, good fortune. And Mahaprabhu said, that is very good, be humble, be tolerant, and give honor to others. Give honor to others, there is meanings coming. Yeah, you're tolerant, happy tolerant will be when happily you can give honor to others. And others mean they are so many, good or bad. Personality will be. But you will get good result.
And that can help to clear the mind of the garbage.
Yes. You will get good result, no doubt.
Gurudev, you need some water?
Gurudev, Srila Govinda Maharaj, in one place he tells this story about Maharaj Yudhishthira performing a great sacrifice after the Kurukshetra war. And there's some story about a bell that should ring if the sacrifice is properly performed. And after they performed the sacrifice, the bell didn't ring. And I think Arjuna was saying to Krishna, what's the problem? Why the bell didn't ring?
Bhimsen asked.
Why?
Bhima.
Bhimsen, yeah. And so Krishna explained that the sacrifice was not complete because they didn't worship the Vaishnava. And he told them to go outside of
So
the
many
village.
Vaishnava come, they took prasadam, why not result?
Right.
First question.
Ah.
And
In the mind, someone was thinking badly.
yes.
Draupadi?
Huh?
Was it Draupadi? She-
That later,
Yeah.
then they went to one man who is living under the tree, and their little thatched room,
Simple Vaishnava.
Huh?
Simple Vaishnava outside the village.
simply living, but wholeheartedly he have got Vaishnava quality, and with that quality he is living simply. Then,
Right. So they took him,
yes,
and
invite him.
they invited him, and they cooked for him.
Draupadi
And they
cooked.
Draupadi cooked, and then they fed him the prasadam, and then still the bell didn't ring.
Yes, he took prasadam and gone,
And gone, yeah.
but not ring the bell.
Right. So again they asked Krishna, why did the bell not ring? Krishna said to them that
Someone
some
make
offense was made.
some offense.
So the only thing to do is you go and invite that Vaishnava again, and cook for him again, and again feed him. So they sent for him, and he came again, and again they cooked.
Yes.
And this time when they fed him, the bell rang. And so the sacrifice was perfect.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he is taking
So
taking what?
Each morsel of food
Huh?
Each mouthful,
Each
the
mouthful.
bell is ringing.
Each?
Mouthful.
Huh?
So then,
It's taking and bell is ringing.
so then Draupadi,
Thong, thong, Moscow Ghanta.
then Draupadi was admitting that when I was feeding him the first time, I was thinking in my mind
Yes.
that he's coming from low class because he mixed the prasadam all together.
All prasadam
Yeah.
mix and taken, ran away.
So I'm thinking that you were mentioning to be humble and to give honor and respect to others. But you know, it would seem like that they were giving honor to the Vaishnava because cooking for him and serving him and feeding him, but some wrong mentality in the mind was making the thing not effective. So to commit offense against the Vaishnava, it seems like it's a very fine thing, even if you just have a wrong mentality. You know, we can pretend to be humble externally, but actually in our minds we may be thinking sometimes there's so many devotees that you may feel a little bit annoyed by somebody. It seems like it's a very
Here
difficult
is-
thing to have proper honor and
Yes,
respect all
here is
the time.
two position. Direct, if we will not make offense, that not will be so harmful to us. Direct make offense, that will be harmful. Here is two position. We are seeing so many Vaishnavas and giving some honor externally, but internally thinking, yeah, this is not so much.
Yeah, going into the room then and speaking with somebody else, and oh, he's annoying
That-
me.
But if we cannot give the proper honor, that will be affected. But sometimes we are thinking that not will be so much harmful for us. So many Vaishnavas come. He is first class, he is second class, he is third class. I am deciding mentally, automatically, decision coming to us. That also not so effective because
That's natural.
my honor always with everyone. My decision may be not perfect, but my honor is everyone, for everyone. Then I not will be harmfully affected. But if I make direct some offense, that will be harmful, and that effect will be very bad. Mentally, sometimes we are doing that and not giving us promotion, but not demotion coming. But effectively what we will do through that promotion and demotion happening. Understand, Prabhu?
Not really, no, I don't
And
really.
effectively means what we are behaving with that person. If that will go to him and make unhappy or anything, that will be much effective.
Okay.
Otherwise, I am giving honor, but not hitting or anything.
It's natural that some devotees you will like and some devotees you will maybe not get along with so nicely, but if you try to give honor and not to
give honor to
disturb them.
everyone
Yeah.
and not to disturb their feelings or mind, then not will be so much harmful, or anything. Not will be harmful so much. But I not will be gain, no doubt. If I cannot give proper honor to proper Vaishnava, then I not maybe gain, but not will go down.
Guru Maharaj, sometimes we see that people very innocently are doing some wrong, but we are afraid to say anything because we don't want to disturb their minds.
Innocently, if it is, then their result will not come so hard and not so bad if that action is not make him in any disturbed position. Example I can give. Innocently, I can give fire to someone's thatched house and house will burn. But I am doing innocently. I do not know. That will be effective. Otherwise, if I put my finger to fire, then I can understand. The fire can burn. Then knowledge will come, and then that fire I am putting someone, it will burn. That is effective.
Consciously.
Consciously. But consciously or unconsciously, we will do, fire will burn. Then we will be conscious as possible.
We're from all different countries around the world. Then there's some misunderstanding. And what is
Misunderstanding
Yeah,
will come.
so therefore
For that Mahaprabhu told,
You
be
must do
humble
that. Be
in
humble.
mind.
Yeah.
By mind you must be humble.
So these mistakes are going to come, and you're going. This is you have to just.
We have seen and heard very big Vaishnava and their activity, everything. But only they are getting external result, not internal.
External pleasure?
Huh?
Result.
I have seen so many big Vaishnava, but still they are blind in perfect plane of devotion. But they are getting good result. In future, they must get. But present, their position always not perfect. Their position always not in a higher level. But in future they can go to a higher level. Actually, Guru Maharaj said this sloka very seriously. যে জ্ঞানী প্রয়াসম উদবাস্য নমন্ত এব জীবন্তি সন্মুখরিতাং ভবদীয় বার্তাম স্থানে স্থিতা শ্রুতিগতাং তনুভাং মনোভির যে প্রায়শো জিত পশিতৈ ত্রিলোক্যাম. This sloka in Srimad Bhagavatam, and Mahaprabhu asked question after question after question to Ramananda Rai, what is starting spiritual life perfectly, then 3-4 questions Mahaprabhu said, it is external, it is external, it is external. But when this sloka, Ramananda Rai, refer to Mahaprabhu, Mahaprabhu said, yes, from here you can start your perfect spiritual, clean, perfect spiritual life. From here you can start. That what here? And that is Jnani Prayasam Udapasya Namanta Eva Jivanti. Your treasure is full of knowledge, but that knowledge is illusory and mundane. You vacant your treasure and throw everywhere. Clean your own self. Then put there some jewelry and start to do your spiritual service. That means you fully surrender to Krishna, and what knowledge you have, you throw that knowledge, because that knowledge cannot give you perfect perfect connection with the spiritual life. Spiritual life will be started when you are surrendered, fully surrendered without your garbage of knowledge. You throw your garbage of knowledge. Jnani Prayasam. Jnana means knowledge, and what within you, that Udapasya, what you have, that throw. Then newly you invite in clean position the service seed of service to the Lord. Then you plant and will get the good fruit from that. But surrender is necessary and you will get position. Then you can move. And what is with you, that garbage you throw. Jnani Prayasam Udapasya Namanta Eva Jivanti, and be humble and surrender, and with the sadhu and chant Hare Krishna with the sadhu. Then you will be permanently established in the spiritual life. This sloka in Bhagavatam. Even Sarva Dharman Parityajya Mamekam Saranam Bhaja, that also Mahaprabhu told it is external. And I asked Guru Maharaj why it is external. It is indicating all the religious mind is not perfect and not giving perfect result. When living everything, even religious mind, and surrender. And Guru Maharaj said, no, because they are not established the service life. After liberation, what they will do, That is not indicated within this sloka. Understand?
Maharaj, did I remember you saying in Navadi, I'm not sure if I got this right, but something like when somebody takes Harinam, but when do they become a devotee?
Ah.
You know, like that.
Everything is in the line. But line means Howrah station and Delhi station. Within that, so many different.
So many stops.
But when he took Rajdhani Express, that is in line.
Yeah.
He will go to Rajdhani. Rajdhani means Delhi.
Yeah.
But that means it is not that he already in Delhi. He already in present in Delhi, it is not. But he purchased one ticket in Rajdhani Express, then he will go to Delhi. Like that. Hare Krishna.